everyone, and I just want to say I am so proud of Lippa Primary School, and I'm so proud of all of you students that have been coping so well through the COVID-19 pandemic. You are so lucky to be part of a school that is so multicultural and diverse, and that is why I'm making this video and speaking to you all today. Some of you might have heard about the Black Lives Matter movement that is happening all around the world right now. And Liverpool is a place that has a big history in slavery and racism. So I'm going to give you a little bit of my experience as a Lippa mum and just talk about why it's important for me. So my ancestors were part of getting rid of slavery hundreds of years ago in Liverpool City. They were called the Croppers of Dingle Bank. And one of my ancestors, called James Cropper, he worked towards abolishing the slave trade, which means that it couldn't happen anymore, and making sure that black people were free. And my granddad, he was a black pioneer of Liverpool music, and he experienced racism back when he was starting his music career out, and he sang with some artists like Little Richard and the Beatles. But it was really hard for him to get shows and get bookings just because of the colour of his skin. But he has got some recognition, and he's even got a brick on Cavan Walk. So if you ever take a trip down there, make sure you look for him. His name is Derry Wilkie and the Pressmen, and you'll be able to find him on Cavan Walks. But here we are in 2020, and we're still experiencing racism, and we're still having the same problems of discrimination and being treated poorly or badly just because of the colour of our skin. So this has caused a lot of people to feel upset, angry, frustrated and hurt all around the world, because it's causing people to die unnecessarily. So part of that work that I do is trying to make sure that people are kept safe here in England. So I'm a midwife, and I work to help babies be born into the world. But we also need to make sure that our mums are looked after too. And right now, black mums, they're having a bit of a bad time, and things are a bit worse for them than they are for other mums. And so what I'm trying to do is make sure that things get better for them. So when we had the Black Lives Matter march, I spoke up about this to make sure that people understand and they're aware of the differences and aware of the added risk that black women face. And that's really important for you to understand, that it's okay to talk about it and it's okay to have a conversation, because we're all going to feel lots and lots of different feelings about it, and some of them might be hard to understand. For me and you, it might seem really strange to understand why somebody would want to treat people badly or differently, because we're so used to living in a community of Lippa Primary School, which includes and embraces everybody from all different backgrounds. But unfortunately, the rest of the world isn't like that, but we are going to change it. So it was really important for me to speak up and raise awareness to try and make changes for the better. And I really hope that that's inspired you, hearing about the story of my ancestors who've helped to change things for the better and got rid of the slave trade in Liverpool, but also my granddad, who had a really bad time with racism when he was starting his music career, right up to now, where I've got a lot of challenges ahead to help make sure that things are better for our black mums. What I want you to understand is that starting to change is the best thing that can happen. Making sure we talk about it. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to say, why is this happening? Speak to your parents, aunties, uncles, and of course your lovely teachers. Just to be able to have conversations and understand what's happening will help. And when you get older and you start to make changes in the world, hopefully it'll be a much nicer place for you all.